Hello everyone, Dan here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, we'll be doing a review for Aliens versus Avengers #1. This is a new book from Marvel Comics and 20th Century Studios. Let's talk about the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Jonathan Hickman with art by Esad Ribić, colors by Yves Vorsina, letters by Corey Petit, main cover by Esad Ribić, and of course we'll have a few more variant covers at the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. This is it. This is the event that we have been waiting for, and I am very, very excited. First of all, I just want to give big shout out to Jay Bowen on design. Like this AVA logo, like just it's fantastic stuff. I love it. It looks so cool. Like just one of my favorite things out of like just anything that's going on in this comic. So in this issue, aliens and Avengers face off. It's all led to the Xenomorphs reach Earth. The perfect organism meets the planet of superhumans. Who will be the first to fall? Legendary collaborators Jonathan Hickman and Esad Ribić cut loose in this four-part epic, unmissable for Marvel Comics and Alien fans alike. Yeah, this is very exciting. As somebody, especially because there's a lot of like alien talk in the atmosphere at the moment, because with the release of Romulus, people revisiting some of the other films. I think the Alien comics have been consistently coming out since since they launched post acquisition. So yeah, it's all very very cool, and of course reuniting Hickman and Ribić, who did some amazing stuff with the Secret Wars storyline. That just really really works. Everything kind of falls into place. This is a four-part miniseries. The issue, at least the first issue, is a little bit longer than normal. So you're definitely getting a lot of bang for your buck in this story, I think. Of course, if you buy a bunch of variant covers, like I probably will, then yeah, it's not gonna come out as much. But uh, it is interesting what Jonathan Hickman's doing here. We are obviously dealing with a different continuity. This is, of course, not happening on the main continuity, at least not as far as I know. Everything here seemed to point to something else, but it is very interesting how the team, and especially the narrative, manages to very much mimic something we would see on an alien film, right? We have a little bit of this mystery going on, and things begin to unravel very quickly, especially as soon as the creatures start showing up on the page. I love the pacing of this book. And then I wish I had recorded my reaction to reading the last few pages of this book, because I can tell that I know I was grinning from ear to ear because it's just some really cool stuff, very cool reveals. Like it's all just like really fun stuff for a fan of Marvel and aliens alike. So yeah, I really really enjoyed this issue. I think it's that Ribić's art is great. Um, I think in the past I've talked a little bit about how his faces all kind of have a very distinct look, and I think that's just part of Ribić's artistic style. So that's the only thing that I will. Oh, every time I kind of come back to Ribić's work, that's one of the things that I kind of check in on. So it's really fun to see how things have evolved in this one. And I think when it comes to drawing the creatures, Ribić does such a good job. It really fits the painterly like colors that are brought in here as well by Servino. Like just really work. Everything comes together very quickly, very fun. The characters that Hickman and the team have picked out for the story are also very interesting, and also the fact that it takes place in what I would call like a possible kind of future. So I won't go into any more details. I don't want to fully spoil the book. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video on like what just happened. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments. But let's take a look at some of the art just to kind of start wrapping things up. As I mentioned, Esad Ribić, just really good stuff. We see a Kree warrior. He's been experimented on. We see these beings that look like they are from the Shi'ar Empire, but there's always one of the fun things about the Alien franchises are just the reveals. So stay tuned for how that plays out here. And then we have Wakandans showing up to pretty much figure out what the heck is going on. So yeah, I love that. I love the appearance here. I won't go too much into detail as to who these characters are as well, but it will give you a quick. I think Hickman very smartly gives you like uses this introduction also to kind of put things into perspective as a narrative, like where this is taking place in the timeline or a possible timeline. So yeah, these guys just know how to do comics very well, and it works. At least it works for me. Like I said, the last few pages just brought me so much joy as I was reading them, and that's kind of what I love about comic books. So I'm gonna definitely keep talking about this, probably, and hopefully I'll be able to make videos for all 4 issues. So if you have read this, let me know what you thought about it. Also, let me know which cover you ended up picking up. There's some really fun stuff. You'll see some at the end of the video. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.